What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out at Eastway Park and XCOM Discs, a Chinese manufacturer, was kind enough to send me a few of their discs. So we have the Draco, that's going to be a 12.5 neg 1.2. We have the IKEA, that's a 9.403. This one's 171 grams. And then this one was 172. And we also have the Gemini in their Mars plastic, 173 grams right here. And this is their Constellation plastic, and so I'm excited to go ahead and give these a toss. I have thrown the Draco before. I believe it was a different type of plastic. I really enjoyed it previously, and so excited to go ahead, give it a toss, and I have a few more of the XCOM lineup in my bag, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Here we go, we got the Libra, it's a 11.5 neg 1.2. Alright, we have the Volons here. Woo! Let's go. Alright, this is the Cetus right here, 7.5 neg 2.2. Let's see, put it on that hyzer and let her carry. Oh yeah, let's go. Alright, this next hole we just got to get up and to the left. Let's go ahead, grab our Pisces, the more stable of the 7 speeds, and put one out there. And get left, get left. Alright, I pushed the gap a little too far. Let's see if we can get one to swing a tad more left. Alright, we're going to grab our Draco, put it on a nice amount of hyzer, high. Hopefully that glide will kind of keep pushing it around the corner. There we go, that was great. This Draco pushed way around the corner. Got maybe a big skip or something down this hill, but wonderful shot. Let's go ahead and try and just chip one up. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Beautiful line, let's go. Grab one more here, toss the Pisces. Oh wow. Okay, so if you rip on the Pisces, you saw that thing flipped up and really started working to the right. The Pisces and the Gemini were absolutely parked. Gotta love it. Let's go. Alright, well I love the Gemini so much in the last hole. Go ahead, toss it again. Dead straight, 276 feet. Little tunnel shot. This thing has the perfect amount of flip. Let's see if we can just put this in a tack of hyzer and keep pushing straight down again. Oh yeah, she's down there. Try one more. The Cetus, little neg 2 action. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a run, let's go. I am absolutely loving the way that the Gemini is flying for me right now. Attack a hyzer, gets that flip, holds it straight for quite some time, which is just absolutely awesome. And then the Pisces gets a surprising amount of flip. And then the Cetus, it's nice. I would say I expected a little bit more difference between the Pisces and the Cetus, but they're pretty similar. Enjoyable discs. All right, next hole here, it's 280-foot par 3. Basket's just up and to the right, really more of a pushing hyzer forehand. Let's go ahead and grab the Ikea right here. Should be stable enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go, the Gemini. Go ahead, put some anhyzer on it. See if it'll hold it and kind of keep pushing to the right. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It caught a little limit down there. That really flipped and found that angle and just kept holding. It didn't really burn over to the right. Just kept gliding and pushing slowly, which is great. Let's go. That Ikea was absolutely banging. See if we can knock this down. Oh. All right, we're gonna get a couple more tosses in here, kind of give our final thoughts on the discs. I felt like I didn't quite throw the Draco enough today, so I want to try and give it a big old rip here. Kind of made my own safari hole here. This is short hole 9 at Eastway, at least for the front 9 of the course. There is short tee pads in pretty much every single hole, and so if you want to play a little bit of a shorter round, they have a short 9-hole loop here, which is nice. Comes right back to the parking lot. That's sick. But figured why not hop on the greenway a little bit and make one last little long hole. Let's go ahead. Got the Draco. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Pisces. I am shocked that that Pisces doesn't have attack more stability. I was expecting it not to quite have as much of that forward push. Got the Scotum. There's about a 0% chance that this gets there, but let's give it a shot. Nice and high, a little bit of anhyzer. Hold it, hold it. Oh yeah. Well, that's gonna wrap up today's video. These discs were really enjoyable to throw. I was pleasantly surprised by the Gemini. This Constellation plastic feels nice, looks pretty good. I love the kind of swirly ghost kind of thing they got going on in there. But I really enjoyed it. It got a surprising amount of flip and really had a lot of that glide to keep it pushing. And so it was nice and held up for some of those turnover lines, but also for that hyzer flip, it worked as well. And then we have the Ikea right here, little 9403. This thing was nice. It was fairly stable, nice and consistent. I wish I had the chance to kind of hit it with a nice forehand flex line, so maybe I'll have to get a couple more throws and some shorts or something for y'all. But as far as the kind of flat release, hard fade at the end, beautiful, similar to a Raptor. And then we have the Draco. Holy cow. When you can control this thing, it is absolutely money. A little bit ticky-tack, somewhat on the flippier side, but enjoyable disc to throw. Kind of like a wave, maybe a hair flippier than a wave, or potentially like a lightweight wave or something like that. But this thing was cool. It was super cool. I was just starting to get it dialed in, as you can see on that last little shot. Man, that thing was so close. I could see this being a bomber disc for quite a few people. And so kind of release it on that hyzer, it's gonna flip and really want to push to the right. And then the Pisces and the Cetus were nice as well. I expected a little bit more of a difference between those two, but they were actually pretty similar in the end. So as always, thanks to the sponsors, Castplast, Disc Golf Deals USA, Another Round Charlotte, Appalachian Disc Dies, and Flippy Disc Golf. If you want 10% off of your purchase for Disc Golf Deals USA, the link will be in the description below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, and keep growing.